Greetings, my dear friends, and a very good morning to you from Woolwich Road, St. George, Grenada. I am George Grant, and I certainly hope that you had a wonderful holiday. Wonderful holiday. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I see Ernesto is popping up here first this morning. This seems to have been a very low-keyed Christmas season. Somehow they just didn't seem to be that much activity on the streets. Yeah, I went into a couple of supermarkets which were jammed, so I know that you folks really stuffed. Oh, that's normal at this time of the year. And I hope you also took some time to reflect on how you're going to try and get that weight off in the new year. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy your festive season. As far as I'm concerned, it was, like I said, pretty low-key. I managed to get some much-needed rest, yeah? To be honest, I spent both days, pretty much all of both days, in the boudoir, in bed, with my iPad. With your iPad on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, no matter what. Well, yeah, because I needed some time. We're planning some nice things for you in the new year on this program and also on Sundays with George Grant and We Chat, which involves, implementing some new technical goodies, which takes a lot of learning. So I spent some time trying to gather as much information as I could about the stuff that we're going to be using. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Didn't go anywhere, never left this apartment. No, sir. Somebody actually brought me some lunch. My landlady brought me some lunch, so I didn't have to cook. But a lot of you chomped on ham, and I would imagine that some of you probably even experimented with the chow chow that we talked so much about last week. By the way, John, I haven't seen John yet on there this morning, but just in case you're watching, John, no, Margaret and I did not prepare chow chow. Actually, I saw Margaret. Margaret came in on Christmas Day, and I only saw her for the first time within the past hour. She has been pretty busy since she got here, so we have not had time to experiment with chow chow. And hopefully, before she departs early next month, we'll get around to that. So now that I hope that you guys spent time with your family and friends and also found time to get into a little prayer and be thankful for what the season really means. It's become so commercialized in recent years. It's just party after party after party and gifts and gifts and gifts. I keep telling everybody I celebrate Christmas every day, including this morning. Thank you, Lord. Yeah? Now I imagine everybody's attention is turned to next Tuesday night, New Year's Eve, or Old Year's Night, as we used to refer to it when I was a little teeny bopper. Some of you are probably trying to decide, well, where am I gonna fit this New Year's Eve? Where am I gonna fit? And if you do fit, please remember, the cops have pledged that they're going to be out in full force over the holiday season doing these sobriety tests. Okay? Don't get mad at them. They're not just trying to protect the lives of the Grenadian people. They're trying to protect your life as well, okay? So just bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind. Some of you are probably just going to be having friends over. I'll probably have some people over here as well. And of course, I'm looking forward to the fireworks. Yes, sirree. Looking forward to the fireworks. Let's take a look, the rundown, see what we got up our sleeve this morning. This program's not following any special format this morning. We're going to sort of chill over the holiday season, all right? But we are going to take a close look at what's happening at Molinere. Boy, Molinere has been headlining for the last few weeks because of the land slippage that's happening up there. And this morning, I want to show you a couple of videos somebody sent to me a couple of days ago. Kind of scary, kind of scary. We're also going to show you the message that Her Majesty, the Queen, delivered for the Christmas season, her Christmas message. Runs about 6 minutes or so. And yes, we do have the national report, but let me tell you right off the bat, you can call it stale, if you will, because the report that you're going to see this morning is actually the report that they sent to me on Tuesday night, okay? But because on Wednesday and Thursday we did not have a program, there was no national report. So you're getting the stale thing this morning. We're also going to take a look at something which I thought was really cute. A few reflections, another video, a few reflections on a Jamaican Christmas, you know? We all know what Christmas is like here in Grenada. Well, somebody sent me a video on the weekend which depicts what Christmas was like in Jamaica years ago. And yeah, interesting stuff. I'll share that with you. We're also going to have a little laughter. I want to show you a short video which was actually shot in Qatar in 2014. It's a table tennis exhibition. And that one should bring a smile to your face. Really, it really should. So, there you have your rundown on this Friday morning, and it's a beautiful morning here. We've actually got a couple of big ships. Yesterday, we had 3 ships in here, 2 really, really biggies, and then a medium-sized one. 2 more biggies this morning. We'll tell you about that in just a wee bit. Before we start showing you videos, let me take a look here on social media and see what's going on. Ernesto is there this morning. He wins. Season's greetings, Ernesto. Fitzroy Adams is also there this morning. Grenada Sunshine saying good morning, George and viewers. Manel to St. Green, good morning to you. Anthea, good morning to you as well. T.F. Richards is on the road again. Holiday's over, eh? He's in Massachusetts today. And John, hello there. John saying greetings to one and all from Dependency Number 1. These are the folks who are with us so far this morning. Just let me do a little refresh here and see what else is going on the PEC. Hang in there. Yes, if you notice this morning that I did not mention Brian and now Friday morning pit stop, that's because those of you who were with us last week heard Brian say that he's not going to be able to be with us until the new year. He's taking some time off, I would imagine. Probably well-deserved rest. But I thought Brian was retired, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know. He's probably like me, never going to retire. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks, my dear friends. 2 videos sent to me over the holiday season which captured the unfolding disaster at Molinere. This is scary stuff, folks, scary stuff. I want you to take a look and then pledge to follow the instructions of the Royal Grenada Police Force and the government of Grenada. Stay away from using that road, okay? First video. Now you're seeing this with your very own eyes. That ain't bad. Wait until you see the next video. Look at that. Look at that. The road is actually split. Look at that.
You see that nice house that was just smashed up, right?
Oh my gosh. You know, just a few weeks ago, we were up there and see that house coming up on the side there? Yeah, this one? I wonder what's going to happen to those people because that is on a cliff. Take a look.
Mommy, the window breaks.
It's and at any time it can just go. Now here's the other video.
Yeah, we'll link up.
A little walk along there. The man who owns that property on the left there, he's done such a, look at this. This is what he's done to beautify the area. Using old tires. My hat's off to that gentleman. Take a look at this road. What's going to happen to his business? He has this little shop on the side there. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that, look at that. You're seeing it with your own eyes. See that hillside I was telling you about? Look at that. And then the sea right down below. Hence the reason I say follow the instructions of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Please. All right, there you have it. Not very encouraging, is it? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I dare not think about it. Let me get back here to social media for just a wee bit. Arthur Langine, howdy Arthur. He's saying good Friday morning, Brother George. Wishing you all the very best for 2020. Thank you, sir. And he also says, I will be leaving for a cruise tomorrow. Well, that's interesting because last night, one of the videos I pulled out was a video showing the new cruise ships that are going to be coming out this year. And then I thought, hey, George, let's keep it local. So I decided to shelve that for some other time. But boy, you should see the mega ships that are coming out. What they don't have on board, I don't know. I don't know. They've got everything. Can you believe auto racing on board one of them? Yeah? You know, that kids can get into these little cars and they've got this track that runs around the ship on the upper deck. Yeah, insane stuff. There's another one where you get hung on like a crane out over the ocean. So when you look down the deep blue sea, we're going to show that to you. It's interesting. Enjoy your cruise, Arthur. By the way, I've been watching you on Facebook. I see that you just celebrated, is it 50 years? His anniversary, his wedding anniversary? Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. I saw a short video of you and your dear wife at dinner celebrating. What a lovely couple. Congratulations. Dennis George is saying good morning from Texas. And the Vesprays are there with us this morning, Bradley and Carlene. And so is Bernadette Thomas Alexis, who was saying, good morning, George Grant, and Happy New Year. Thank you. May God bless you. And continue your job with blessings and everything that is good. Stay strong. Bernadette, with you here with us, we'll stay strong. Thank you very much, and we're trying. We really are trying. Kipling Francis is sending God's blessings to everyone. Mr. Chester Simon has also popped up this morning saying good morning and sending greetings. And hello, John Franco. Now, here's a question from Anthea Rello. Anthea is asking, who is responsible for monitoring the deterioration of our roads, etc.? And why does it take so long for things to get repaired? I'm just wondering, which ministry is responsible? Jeez, says Anthea. Well, that would be the Ministry of Works, and I don't know how it fits in between the Ministry of Works and the Ministry of Infrastructural Development. They're probably just about one and the same anyway. Kipling is saying here, I'm wondering what kind of road we would have had to deal with if our economy was not the fastest growing economy, as we're often being told. Good question, Kippy. And by the way, Arthur, thank you very much for clarifying. I said Arthur was celebrating his 50th anniversary, not his 50th. Sorry, Arthur. And please, I hope your wife didn't hear me. Oh, he's celebrating 24 years. 24 years, so almost a quarter of a century of marriage. You know, I admire you guys. In those videos, you seem really, really happy. And a lot of people don't make 24 months nowadays, eh? So congratulations, Guy. Congratulations. Now, Her Majesty the Queen delivered her Christmas message just a couple of days ago. But unfortunately, since we were not here on Christmas Day nor Boxing Day, we didn't hear it. But I thought it's something that you really should hear. So I pulled that up this morning, plugged it into the old iPad there, and here we go.
As a child, I never imagined that one day a man would walk on the moon. Yet this year we marked the 50th anniversary of the famous Apollo 11 mission.
Still looking very good. Here go. The Eagle has landed.
As those historic pictures were beamed back to Earth, millions of us sat transfixed to our television screens as we watched Neil Armstrong taking a small step for man and a giant leap for mankind, and indeed for womankind. It's a reminder for us all that giant leaps often start with small steps. This year we marked another important anniversary, D-Day. On the 6th of June 1944, some 156,000 British, Canadian and American forces landed in northern France. It was the largest ever seaborne invasion and was delayed due to bad weather. I well remember the look of concern on my father's face. He knew the secret D-Day plans, but could of course share that burden with no one. For the 75th anniversary of that decisive battle, in a true spirit of reconciliation, those who had formerly been sworn enemies came together in friendly commemorations either side of the Channel, putting past differences behind them. Such reconciliation seldom happens overnight. It takes patience and time to rebuild trust, and progress often comes through small steps. Since the end of the Second World War, many charities, groups, and organizations have worked to promote peace and unity around the world, bringing together those who have been on opposing sides. By being willing to put past differences behind us and move forward together, we honor the freedom and democracy once won for us at so great a cost. The challenges many people face today may be different to those once faced by my generation, but I have been struck by how new generations have brought a similar sense of purpose to issues such as protecting our environment and our climate. My family and I are also inspired by the men and women of our emergency services and armed forces. And at Christmas, we remember all those on duty at home and abroad who are helping those in need and keeping us and our families safe and secure. 200 years on from the birth of my great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria, Prince Philip and I have been delighted to welcome our 8th great-grandchild into our family. Of course, at the heart of the Christmas story lies the birth of a child, a seemingly small and insignificant step overlooked by many in Bethlehem. But in time, through his teaching and by his example, Jesus Christ would show the world how small steps, taken in faith and in hope, can overcome long-held differences and deep-seated divisions to bring harmony and understanding. Many of us already try to follow in his footsteps. The path, of course, is not always smooth, and may at times this year have felt quite bumpy, but small steps can make a world of difference. As Christmas dawned, church congregations around the world joined in singing "It Came Upon the Midnight Clear." Like many timeless carols, it speaks not just of the coming of Jesus Christ into a divided world many years ago, but also of the relevance, even today, of the angel's message of peace and goodwill. It's a timely reminder of what positive things can be achieved when people set aside past differences and come together in the spirit of friendship and reconciliation. And as we all look forward to the start of a new decade, it's worth remembering that it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. And so I wish you all a very happy Christmas.
Touch the hearts of
Did I see them make or preparing to make a Christmas pudding there? I thought that was cute, that cute little kid. Yes, folks. Okay, can you believe that lady is 93 years old, young? Still has it right there. Some words of wisdom from her there this morning. Yeah, I hope you take that to heart. Let's see here. John says, I noticed that the Queen's Christmas speech was shorter than KCM's and all the rest of his 14 ministers' speeches. That just went on for hours. Yeah, wow. You know, some people just don't know when to stop. Ernesto says, season's greetings, Gigi. I think that the road should be totally shut down with officers on both sides of the road to prevent vehicles usages until it is rebuilt with great structure. Kathy Roberts is saying, good morning, everyone, and sending blessings. Jean Pascal says, happy Friday, Gigi, and may God bless you with good health and his grace for 2020 and beyond. Thank you so much, Jean. Really, keep me in your prayers, please. Please. I do the same with you guys. Joan Wellington says, season's greetings, Mr. Grant and listeners. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. I wish you all a productive 2020 with the best of health and good living. Yeah, good health. It's the most important. Anthea Rollo is responding to Kippy, talking about the roads here when we ran that little piece in Molinere a few minutes ago. Kipling said, I'm wondering what kind of road we would have had to deal with if our economy was not the fastest growing economy, as we've been told. Anthea Rollo says, Kipling, that must be the booming effect. Okie dokie. What else is here? What else is here? And by the way, we are honored this morning. John Franco here says he's been married for 37 years on January 1st. Congratulations, sir. Celebrating the new year, celebrating 37 years. I wasn't even born then. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okie doke, folks. Let me see. I think that's it. Kathy Roberts saying good morning. So let's take a little break here now, and we're going to come on. Oh. I started telling you just a little while ago. We'll tell you about that when we come back. Right now, break time, and we'll be back.
GRENADA continues to celebrate 25 years of partnership and growth. So this December, we're giving every customer the chance to spin and win. Just pay your bill in full on or before December 18th. Then, on Wednesday, December 18th, join us at any GRENADA customer care location. Spin to win giveaways that will make this season even more festive. Hams, groceries, gift vouchers, wine, electricity vouchers, and more. Join the celebration. December 18th, spin and win with GRENADA. Visit our website or Facebook page for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
Why wish upon a star? For a bank is better by far. Whatever you're wishing for this Christmas, we'll give you low interest and no fuss.
Co-op Bank is making Christmas wishes come true. Fix up your home, treat your loved ones, and get everything on your Christmas list this year with our no-fuss loans. As we count down the 12 days to Christmas, you can win awesome prizes every day. Special terms and conditions apply.
Christmas wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you.
Juve chocolates, cocoa nibs, and cocoa balls from Diamond Estate Grenada are now available at Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, Amazon.co.uk, and GrenadaMarket.com. Try their sensational touch of nutmeg and a touch of ginger chocolates, 75% dark and rich, 100% pure cocoa, and their 60% dark and sweet chocolate bars today. Amazon Prime members enjoy free shipping on these orders in the USA, Canada, and Europe. GrenadaMarket.com. When you can't come to the island, the products of the island will come to you.
On behalf of the Hardware and Appliance Department, we would like to thank you, the customers, for shopping with us throughout the year of 2019.
And we would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous 2020.
Season's greetings from your family at the food fair. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We here at the Hubbard's Lumber Department would like to say Happy Holidays to one and all. Thanks for your support and all the best for the 2020.
Happy holidays and warm wishes for 2020 from the management and staff of Hubbard's Agency Department.
On behalf of the management and staff of Jonas Brown and Hubbard's Building Supplies, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, our valued customers, for your support during the year 2019. And we look forward to your continued patronage throughout the year 2020. Happy holidays to you.
From the management and staff of the Hubbard's Motor Department,
we thank you for your continued support throughout the year. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a productive 2020. Happy holidays!
Okay, yeah, I did promise you that I'd show you the cruise ships that are in town today. The Britannia came in at 8 o'clock this morning with 3,000. Let me see if I can pull that up here. Yep, there goes the Britannia. Nice ship, man. 3,647 capacity. That's the number of passengers she can hold. I'm not saying that she's full. I'm not saying that she's overloaded. Her capacity is 3,647. She's going to be in port until 6 o'clock this evening. She came in at 8, but 7 o'clock this morning we had another biggie in here. Take a look at this guy. This is the Main Shift 2. Main Shift 2 came in at 7:30 this morning and will be in port until 7 o'clock tonight. And the Main Shift 2 has a capacity of 3,132. So, all told, you're looking at a little over 46, a little under 4,700 capacity in town today. Okay. Anthony D. Riggs is saying, good morning, George and everyone. As we head into the new decade, my mind goes back to 1999 and all the talk of Y2K. Yeah, I remember that. Anthony. And strange, I haven't heard any suspicions or anything this year. Anyhow, maybe coming up in the National Report. Wait and find out. Here goes.
Governor General and NLA spread Christmas cheer to communities. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Tuesday, December 24th, 2019, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile La Grenade brought smiles to the faces of boys and girls on Thursday as she executed her annual Christmas toy distribution. Her Excellency presented gifts to children from St. Paul's and surrounding areas. She joined several government ministers and parliamentary representatives who also distributed toys to their communities in days leading up to December 25th. In the spirit of Christmas, the National Lotteries Authority presented hampers and toys to the Queen Elizabeth Home, Mount Gay Hospital, Dorothy Hopkins Home, Bel Air Home, Father Maligan Home for Boys, and the Richmond Home. For more than 10 years, the NLA has made it a tradition to give back to the homes at Christmas.
We're going to be doing on Thursday. We give donations to the home. This is part of our give back to our persons who would have done their part, especially the elderly people who would have contributed to society in the past. They no longer can do that. So we try to remember them every year. We're not saying this is the only time that we remember them, but this is the time that we give back based on what we would have received. And it's a venture between the National Lotteries Authority and CBN. CBN is Canadian Banknote Company. They are the service providers of our games. So we give back a percentage, as I said, of what we would have received.
That was Human Resource Manager at the NLA, Sherry Stephen Cromwell. The residents of the elderly and children's institutions were serenaded with Christmas music and presented with the kind donations.
This has been a repeated thing every year. You come here bringing us this check, and we really do appreciate. It surely shows your commitment to nation building and giving back to the less fortunate. And we just want to thank you, applaud you for your efforts, and wish you and your staff a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2020.
And I know it will go a long way, so I know the boys are looking forward to a blessed Christmas. So thank you once again.
A heartfelt thank you to the National Lotteries Authority for giving us this $3,000 check. We really appreciate it, and it will go a long way.
This is the National Report. We'll have more news after the break.
Did you join the public service on or after February 22nd, 1985 and have since retired? This might be important to you. Government understands that the NIS pension may be insufficient to take care of your needs. So, while it awaits the court's ruling on the matter of pension for public officers, government has taken action to protect your quality of life so that you can take care of your needs in the meantime. Persons who joined the public service on or after February 22nd, 1985 and serve continuously in an established position for a minimum 26 years and 8 months and retired at age 60 may be eligible to receive an advance payment, which when combined with NIS represents 70% of their last salary. For more information, call or visit the Pension Secretariat in the Department of Public Administration, Ministerial Complex, 440-3767.
Welcome back. 19 members of the education sector were recognized for their contribution to the education system during the Ministry of Education's 2019 Retirees Recognition Award ceremony last Thursday. 2 posthumous and 2 special awards were also presented to Naja Andal from the Ministry of Works and Brenda Laborie, a former school feeding officer. The ministry also bid farewell to 12 members within District 3 during a retirement ceremony. District Coordinator within the Ministry of Education, Kathy Ann James, commended the retirees and gave the assurance that their legacy will be carried forward as the education sector continues to grow.
No amount of money can be paid to you for what you have done, for the service that you have provided to our people in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Everyone in this room knows that you don't go into teaching or in the field of education for money. People become teachers or educators to make a difference in the lives of others, to teach them, to show them ways that they can accomplish and reach their fullest potential. You have laid a foundation, and a foundation for us to take education within Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique to higher levels.
Finally, in the news, the Caribbean Examinations Council will be reviewing its method of operation that caters to the needs of autistic students. This is a direct result of a recent high-profile CXC meeting and award ceremony held in Grenada. We have more in this report from Annette Moore.
During the principals meeting, part of the CXC 2019 governance meetings in Grenada, Michelle Braffett, principal of the School for the Deaf in Grenada, spoke on the challenges of autistic students.
First of all, I would like to commend CXC in terms of students who are deaf and more or less accommodating for them. So far, we would have had good results. But my concern is for the children who are autistic, brilliant, wired differently. And I do not think that CXC is really accommodating for them. Brilliant students. For example, a student who is autistic, for example, in Spanish, can do the orals in terms of content, in terms of facts, and so they can regurgitate everything. They can write everything. But when it comes to a question where they may have to express their emotions, it will be difficult for a student who is autistic. What sort of modification, what system in terms of grading? I'm not talking about doing CCSL, but doing in terms of CXC, because they are brilliant. CSEC, how would you more or less accommodate for these students?
At CXC's closing press conference, CXC Registrar and CEO Wayne Wesley indicated his appreciation for Braffit's contribution and also what CXC may do with regard to the issue raised.
One of the things that resonated with me based on their particular input when I shared the transformation and strategy of CXC with them was our desire to be inclusive. And they actually mentioning that while we would have done a very good job at dealing with persons with disability, we have not necessarily taken into consideration persons that are autistic. And so the suggestion for us to begin to investigate how our products can give consideration to persons who are autistic in writing our examination, I think is something that we have taken on board to either work through the universities of the region to help determine how can we put forward assessment instruments that can be utilized by persons who are autistic.
For the National Report, I'm Annette Moore.
Thank you, Annette. That story just brought the curtains down on the National Report for Tuesday, December 24th. Let's recap the top story. Governor General and NLA spread Christmas cheer to communities. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying Merry Christmas one and all. Thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Alrighty, pilgrims, it's now coming up on 15 minutes before the hour. Quick note here from John regarding that last piece there about autism. John says, autism is not a disability, just a different ability. Thank you, John. Break time, folks, and boy, we still have some nice stuff for you. I'm glad to see that Anthony is in the audience this morning because one of the things you're about to see really, really does remind me of him. By the way, Ryan has just popped up, says, hope your Christmas was pleasant. Yeah, man. Anytime I spend the day in bed, it's pleasant. Break time. We'll be back.
Juve chocolates, cocoa nibs, and cocoa balls from Diamond Estate Grenada are now available at Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, Amazon.co.uk, and GrenadaMarket.com. Try their sensational touch of nutmeg and a touch of ginger chocolates, 75% dark and rich, 100% pure cocoa, and their 60% dark and sweet chocolate bars today. Amazon Prime members enjoy free shipping on these orders in the USA, Canada, and Europe. GrenadaMarket.com. When you can't come to the island, the products of the island will come to you.
Can I have a chicken lunch, please? Large.
Real nice today.
Mm-mm. I don't want that.
But you just asked for a chicken lunch.
I don't have problem with the lunch. Afraid the container.
What is the problem with it?
These styrofoam containers, they don't good for the environment. They shorten with life.
What foolishness you telling me? So what you want me to use?
Put my food in this.
Where you get that?
At the food fair, where you could get all biodegradable food boxes and disposable food supplies like cups, plates, anything you could think about. Name it, it's there. And they don't harm the environment. Food fair, taking the lead in cleaning up and protecting the environment. Hey, like you take me advice, you get in your biodegradable food supplies.
Well, girl, I supporting who's supporting the environment. That is why I shop in at food fair.
Food fair, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets. Products distributed by Hubbard's agency, Kirani James Boulevard.
Why wish upon a star? For a bank is better by far. Whatever you're wishing for this Christmas, will give you no interest and no fuss.
Co-op Bank is making Christmas wishes come true. Fix up your home, treat your loved ones, and get everything on your Christmas list this year with our no-fuss loans. As we count down the 12 days to Christmas, you can win awesome prizes every day. Special terms and conditions apply.
Christmas wishes come true with Co-op Bank and you.
Together with you, our customers, we energize our community.
Together with you, we energize our economy. We are working together to give our nation a better tomorrow.
With you, we energize our future. Together, we energize our nation.
Thank you for partnering with us as we energize our Spice Island.
GrenLec, energizing our Grenada.
Alrighty, folks. Tell you what. Just let me pull this up here. Yeah. When I came across this piece on the weekend, not weekend, over the last couple of days, I immediately thought of Anthony DeRiggs, who does so many videos which take us back in time. As we wind down from Christmas of 2019 in Grenada, let's take a look with a Jamaican lady who reminisces about past Christmases in Jamaica.
So I sit down here watching the news and I see snow in Atlanta. And I say, thank you, Jesus. I'm having, well, there's some rain. But usually it's a bright Christmas we have here, not a white Christmas. It look pretty, you know, but me not think we would want to have to be in it, you know what I mean? So, and then my mind started to wander. And I wonder about Christmas when I was a little girl. Oh, yes, man. In the hills of Clarendon at Smithville. Oh, tangerine, come in, man. Yes, when fruits are in season, we say then come in. And I love that about Christmas, the tangerine and the gungo. You know, you see the gungo blossom come up October, November, and you have gungo, green gungo. I love that with your rice and peas. Yes, red peas too. And them have a peas named Christmas peas, you know, a little red peas, Christmas peas. When you make your rice and peas with that, oh, it's red and pretty and beautiful. But in addition to that, all the preparations that we used to do, see, we had to take down everything out of the cabinet, if you had cabinet, or the cupboards or whatever, and wash them. Every plate, every tumbler, every glass, everything had to take down and wash and put back. All the lamp shades, you had to wash the home sweet home lampshade them and clean up the lamp extra special and trim the wicks. That is how we used to prepare. You understand? And then of course, you'd have been fattening up one of the fowl them. The free range fowl them call it now. Common fowl, yard fowl, leg on, pull it, and you fix that, you fatten that up for Christmas. So that is what you're going to have with the beef that you'd buy as well if you're going to have beef. And for the pork eaters, them would have them pork and all of that. But the preparation also meant going outside and tidying up the yard. Yeah, you sweep and you bush and you cut back and you trim and you prune, all of that. And then you get your whitewash. And you whitewash the stone them that along the walkway going to the yard. And you whitewash the tree trunks. And you whitewash the outside of your gate. And that whitewash is, you know what it is, white lime really, And that is how you bring a little extra special to your surroundings and how those look. And it was not uncommon for the Christmas cards from the year gone by, to be still hanging in the hall. Yes, we had a hall, not a drawing room or a sitting room or a den. We had a hall, and we have the cards hung up on a piece of string, one from the corner to the corner. And all of the cards them come from America, and come from England, and come from Canada, and come from Jamaica. My grandmother and my mother put them over the piece of string in the hall, and we would look at them from time to time. That was another way that we observed Christmas. And then the fifi and the shiboom that you would get at Grand Market. And every square, every community had a square or a crossroads and Grand Market. And then you had a bigger Grand Market down at Frankfield, 7 miles from Smithfield, and a bigger one still down at Maypen. And that is when the children and them parents and them grandparents and them brother and them sister, them gone to Grand Market and they come back till all near midnight, And then, you put away your things. And, one of the things then that you stamp on Christmas morning, when you go to church, you have to get up early and get ready. And you have to walk to church. And you cold up in the hill at Clarendon there, And you have on your shoes from the year before as a child. So it's tight. And you walk and the shoes are bun. You see mini and starlight. But rest assured, one of the presents you was going to get when you go back home after church was a new pair of shoes. And they stuff the toe with newspaper. So that as your foot grow, then take out some of the newspaper so your foot set into it. So, we couldn't afford to buy a new pair of shoes every 6 months. That wasn't cutting it at all. Not at all. And the junk, for those people who had junk, the junk, band would come through with the various character and the fife and the grater and the drum. You had Pitchy Patchy, you had Belly Woman, And by the way, all of the junk, characters, and most of them were men dressed up. So you had Belly Woman, and the Belly Woman, the pregnant one, was a man dressed up. You had Devil, you had Cowhead, you had Houseboat, you had Jack in the Green, you have, let me tell you Pitchy Patchy already, John couldn't about the movie and they picked them afraid of it, you see, but they want to hear the excitement, And when they go, and they pick them and they hang on upon their mother's skirt and they hide between their legs because the devil go after them, so and them scream and thing. That was part of what made it such great fun, man. The John Kuno. Christmas. And then we have to sing. We have Christmas carol when you go to church, you sing all the Christmas carols, but then there's Christmas songs, and there are Jamaica Christmas songs. Christmas a come me wa me lama, 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 not a hat to me head me wa me lama, not a shot to me back me wa me lama, not a boot to me foot me wa me lama, Christmas a come me wa me degede, and you go on and you go on. But in the preparation, we used to have to get the coconut brush. Me still keep one. And the wax. That's after you go a bush and you chip the bark off of the tree and you boil that to die and you take like a straw dye in it and you take your coconut brush mark at the house have it clean, board floor, And when you're clean, you knock a little rhythm. Morning, Mr. Potter, morning to you, sir. I come to lodge a complaint to you now, sir. We plant a piece of red, sir, the land, Mary Jane and Pigeon, come eat it out, sir. Come out of me yard, me never call you, yeah. Come out of me yard, me never call you, yeah. For the house rent money, no done pay for. We had to clean the floor. You could have seen your face night when we done. I remember the rice and peas when I tell you about. If you never had a dry coconut to put in there, it may not go work. So all of them powdered coconut, which means I use a powdered coconut, but way back then, you have to have your dry coconut to put in them, and you broke your coconut, and you grate your coconut, so you grate a piece of your fingertip too. And then you had to have, as you sit down and you prepare, you have your mug a little, your enamel mug, man, that crucial, critical. And you get Milo and cocoa, and the whole of one them get coffee and tea and so on. But right now, we have a fancy Christmas mug. It have the, till the pancetta upon it. But Merry Christmas. If you oversee, Merry Christmas. If you're there in Jamaica, Merry Christmas. And remember the real reason for the season. Well, good.
Okay, now, Anthony, do you understand why I thought about you when I saw that? Great stuff, great stuff. Thanks to both you and that lady for keeping those memories in our hearts. I'll never be able to replace them. By the way, Ryan says, we spent Christmas Y2K at home in Simoon, Grenville, near to La Bay. He also goes on to say here, love Gongo pigeon peas. Grew it in Orlando. He says he did not enjoy Mom's Christmas house cleaning frenzy. You neither. Yeah, I understand. He says he always visited Bata's shoe shop in Grenville for my Christmas shoes. You too, eh, Ryan? We've all been there, done that. All right, folks, just about time to pull the curtain down. Let's do so with a chuckle. The next 2-3 minutes or so, I want you to have a little laugh at some fun that was shot in Qatar back in 1994. This is a table tennis match. Just what? And John, you're going to love this too. Watch this.
بريجيتوريا تقول أن الإرسال عند جاك سكرتان. صعود آخر على الطاولة واللاعبان يصعدان معا واللاعب يستمر. تقول من الممنوع الوقوف على الطاولة فيجلسان على الطاولة لأنها قالت أن الوقوف فقط هو الممنوع. تقول لا تجلسوا على الطاولة فيستلقيان على الطاولة. وتنتهي. الآن ستقوم بتجفيف الطاولة للاعب عليها. هي نفس طاولة المحكمة بينما تقوم هي بتجفيف الطاولة الرئيسية والمشهور عالميا. بريجيتوريا تقول لهم رجاء هذه طاولتي عودا إلى طاولتكما ويبدو أن هناك طاولة أخرى ستظهر طاولة أصغر ربما أصغر طاولة في العالم يمكن اللعب عليها فقط بين هذين اللاعبين. هل رأيت مثل هذا من قبل؟ يحرك الطاولة ليحصل على النقطة فيقوم باسام يوركر بتثبيتها وتثبيت المضرب أيضا. كم يمكن الاستمرار هكذا؟ هل تصدقون أنه في تاريخ كرة الطاولة هناك نقطة واحدة استمرت قرابة ساعتين وشوطا استغرق قرابة 12 ساعة؟ كان ذلك في الثلاثينات عندما كانت اللعبة بدائية عما هي عليه اليوم. لذلك أصبح هناك نظام تعجيل ونظام اختصار للاعب واللعبة أصبحت أسرع. الطاولة تبعد لكن يبدو أن هناك طاولة بديلة تحت الطاولة الأولى. بريجيتوريا المحكمة تعاني مع هذين اللاعبين المشاكبين فتأخذ الطاولة منهما ويبدو أن هناك طاولة أصغر تحتها الطاولة الثالثة. وبريجيتوريا من جديد تأخذ الطاولة الثالثة فتظهر طاولة رابعة لعلها الأصغر في العالم وفانسن بيوركارد يستعمل النظارة ليرى هذه الطاولة. طاولة تستحق أن تدخل موسوعة جينيس بالفعل كأصغر طاولة تنس في العالم. بريجيت توريه تطلب من اللاعبين العودة إلى الطاولة، والطاولة الأخيرة كانت على قاعدة. لكن يبدو أن هناك طاولة أصغر ولاعبان بديلان. يقوم فاس.
You know, Ray Roberts is also a table tennis fanatic. Loves all sorts of tennis. And when I saw this, I sent it to him, and he just cracked up. Really, really loved it. Okay, folks, that's just about going to do it for today's edition of Good Day Grenada. Let me share a quick little bit of trivia here with you. This was sent to me by John last night. John is asking the question, why is Boxing Day called Boxing Day? Well, according to John, the name comes from a time when the rich used to box up gifts to give to the poor. Boxing Day was traditionally a day off for servants, and the day when they received a special Christmas box from their masters. The servants would also go home on Boxing Day to give Christmas boxes to their families. Long gone, long gone, long gone. All right, pilgrims, that's going to do it. Let me see, this is it for Friday, end of the week. I'm a little bit confused as to where we are because of the holidays. Parting word from the Holy Scriptures today from the book of Psalms, Psalm 37, verses 18 to 27. The blameless spend their days under the Lord's care, and their inheritance will endure forever. In times of disaster, they will not wither. In days of famine, they will enjoy plenty. But the wicked will perish. Though the Lord's enemies are like the flowers of the field, they will be consumed. They will go up in smoke. The wicked borrow and do not repay, but the righteous, they give generously. Those the Lord blesses will inherit the land, but those he curses will be destroyed. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. I was young, and now I'm old. Yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken, or their children begging for bread. They are always generous and lend freely. Their children will be a blessing. Turn from evil and do good. Then you will dwell in the land forever. Psalm 37, verses 18 to 27. Okie doke, folks, let me see here. I think that's going to do it. Yes, I thank all of you for joining me today, the last Friday of the year. Wow, 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 wow. We've been through quite a lot this year, but we're still here. Thank you so much for making it possible. My dear friends, Georgie Porgy sending God's blessings your way. And by his grace, let's get together again tomorrow morning. Ciao, ciao.